हेलो फ्रेंड्स। तो आज हम लोग गेट 2018 में आए हुए लीनियर अलजेब्रा का सवाल जो एनईटी में आया है। लेट V be the vector space of all 3 cross 3 matrix. In this question, in general, firstly you see all the given things given in the question. Firstly you write where W1 W2 is a two subspace, entries are come from complex, and find the dimension of W1 plus W2 in this question. So you know that where W1 is you see A equal to A conjugate and then transpose, which is Hermitian matrix, and trace of A equal to 0, which is W2. In this question, dimension of W1 plus W2 is a formula based question. Dimension of W1 plus dimension of W2 minus dimension of W intersection W2, which is the formula of dimension of W1 plus W2. Then go with this formula of this particular question. This is the A where Aij from complex entries for W1. W1 is a Hermitian matrix, so we know that Aij equal to Aj I bar and transpose also. Okay, so we know that this is the complex entries matrix. So there is a two elements in each A11. So firstly we write, when we write A11, it's like a A11 plus IB11. It's the first element of A, then equal to, it's a transpose of there, the real part will be same, minus IB11. Then you know that when we compare with real and imaginary part, then I common and 2B11 equal to 0, which shows that B11 should be 0. Then the diagonal elements have only real values in the Hermitian matrix, and when we take other elements, then we compare with a real and imaginary part, we show that A12 equal to A21, which is property of symmetricness, and when compare imaginary part, which is also B12 equal to minus B21, which is also symmetric. You can also say transpose of a B12 with a minus is a schizometric. Okay, then we know that for a dimension of a W1, it's change the matrix, which is like that. Basically this type of matrix where the A11, A22, A33 should be real, and A12 plus IB12, it's a symmetric with A21 plus IB21. Basically in a previous, A12 equal to A21 and B12 equal to minus B21. You can also with a minus sign in A21 minus IB21. Basically this is, we know that all three values this is real, so counting of a real diagonal elements, which is 3 plus for a dimension, and you know about, sorry, when you know about these three values, then you can also compare with a lower diagonal elements where A21 plus IB21 equal that. When you counting, this is the choice of a counting, it's a two elements, then where is the 2 plus 2 plus 2, which is 6 plus 3 is equal to 9. So dimension of a W1 should be 9. Now for a dimension of a W2. Now compare with the trace of A equal to 0. For W2, this is the matrix where trace of A equal to 0. We know that sum of the diagonal elements, it should be a trace of the matrix. Then we sum A11 plus IB11, that should be 1, plus A12, sorry, it's A22 plus IB22 plus A33 plus IB33 equal to 0. Now, firstly, we collect all real and all complex. Then A11 plus A22 plus A33 plus I common, B11 plus B22 plus B33 equal to 0. Now A11 plus A22 plus A33 equal to 0, and imaginary part also B11 plus B22 plus B33 equal to 0. In this matrix, where is the total elements? We find there should be 18 elements. 18 elements in this. In a given matrix of a 3 cross 3 with complex entries, number of elements, it should be 18, which is the dimension of A without trace of A equal to 0. When we take condition trace A should be 0, then the dimension of a matrix, which is I find. Now these two conditions where one pivot with two free variable in each, one pivot and two free variable. Any choice of free variable, it should be 2 in each condition. One pivot and two free variable. So for a dimension of W2, it's 80 minus of pivot of the given two condition, which is 1 and 1. So minus 2, it's 16. For a dimension 2 free variable, it's a choice of with me where A11 and B11 you find with help of A22 plus A33 and B22 plus B33. You can get A22 and A33, then you get A11. So we minus A11 and B11 with the dimension of a W2. So we get the dimension of the trace of A equal to 0. Then W2 should be the dimension of a 16. Now we find the dimension of, for W1 intersection W2, we should get a matrix with condition W1 and W2 apply in the matrix A. We should get like a where diagonal entries should be real and imaginary entries will be 0, and with symmetricity with upper diagonal elements and lower diagonal elements. Now we get the dimension of a W intersection W2 with the help of pivot and free variable. Then we conclude that when we applied the both condition in the given matrix, then this is the form. Then For a second, W2 also include because of W intersection W2 find. So W1 condition also used in the given matrix A, and W2 intersects W2 condition also, which is trace of A equal to 0. Then we find A11 plus A22 plus A33, which is also 0. And this given that one pivot and two free variable, then the dimension of a W intersection W2 will be changed because of 9 is the dimension with the condition first, and minus 1 because of trace of A equal to 0, and the dimension of a W intersection W2 should be 8. Now we know that dimension of a W1 plus W2, which is dimension of a W1 plus dimension of a W2 minus dimension of a W intersection W2. Then we conclude with the help of this question. Firstly, dimension of a W1 is just 16. Dimension of a W2 is 9 minus 8, which is given that 25 minus 8, it should be 70, 15, 17. Then dimension of a W1 plus W2 should be 17 for this question. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe my YouTube channel.